Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and all our programs are video streamed through YouTube through our channel Nik Nikam, where we have more than 1100 videos accenting our experience with more than 2 million views. We just passed the 6,000 subscriber mark, and we are really excited. And today we are going to be talking about Miss India USA pageant. Brought to you by Sage Productions, and we are going to have 4 representatives here. First, we're going to be talking to Abby, who is going to be talking about the program itself. Then we are going to have Deepika Agarwal, who was the 2016 winner, and she's going to share her journey and also some tips on how to prepare for this Miss India pageant. Next to Deepika is George Apen. Is that right? Did I say it right?
You said it right.
Okay, George Apen is from Dosa Factory. What's the correct name for your...
the restaurant? So it's called as Dosa Gone Nuts, aka DGN Factory.
DGN Factory?
Yes.
So we're going to come back and talk to you. Let me introduce Abia, and then we'll come back and talk about food, because that's the most important part of the program as far as I'm concerned.
All right. I thought it was a crowning moment. That was the most important, but that's okay. It's good to know. I like honesty.
Okay.
Thank you for being honest.
Later on, we're going to have Sage, who is in charge of the Sage Productions, and he's going to talk about the technical aspects of this entire production. And this is going to be happening on Sunday, October 8th. That is at 6:30. That is at 6:30 p.m. at Abbey Center. Is that right? Did I get it?
Ava Center.
Ava Center.
Ava Center. A-Y-V-A. Ava Center, which is on 9371 Richmond Avenue, Houston, Texas 77063. So, ladies and gentlemen, please mark your calendars and be there. And first, let's start off with Abby. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about this Miss India and Miss Teen India and Mrs. India. I'm a man, you can laugh if you want.
No, that's amazing.
If you ask me about GQ magazine or something, I can maybe...
okay. Well,
all right.
That's our goal, getting to the GQ magazine. So what's up, y'all? We hope to see you at the Ava Center October 8th for Miss Teen Mrs. India USA Texas. It is a presentation of Sage Productions, as Dr. Nikam mentioned it. And on behalf of Sage Productions, it is also a presentation of Radio Dabang 105.3 FM. And a huge shout out to some of our grand sponsors, George, Niraj from the DGN Factory. Dosa Gone Nuts. If you haven't tried it, you all need to go there and try it today. Well, don't go today, because you can go tomorrow. Maybe it's closed by the time this airs. But a huge shout out to Dil Ki Baat and Amir Ali Dodia of New York Live. Thank you guys for all your support at all points in time. With that said, we have 3 divisions. There's Miss India USA Texas, Mrs. India USA Texas, and Teen India USA Texas. This is the state level championship. The champions from the state will represent the state of Texas at the Nationals, to be held in New Jersey in December. And if you win the Nationals, then you go represent United States of America as a South Asian winner all the way for Miss India Worldwide and Mrs. India Worldwide. Wow. So this is the beginning of your journey.
This is fascinating. When you said Miss India, I thought this was just Houston. So this is covering the entire state of Texas.
This is covering the entire state of Texas, and we have finalists coming from all across Texas.
So how long this has been in existence, and maybe you can tell us about some of the past programs, because I remember I was there last year, but I was so busy taking pictures of all these pretty ladies. I forgot how fast the time went.
Like I said, a huge thank you to Triple N Media. Dr. Nikam has always been one of our biggest supporters. He's been there from the time we started this. So the actual pageant is about 26 years old. Sage Productions acquired the franchise, the rights for Texas 3 years ago. And once we acquired it, we changed the game completely. And Sage Productions was a game changer in Texas for how pageants were run. Yeah. And what we did was we wanted to give the South Asian women a true platform. Not just say, here's a crown, here's a sash, go home, and that's it. We wanted to tell them, hey, why don't you share with us? Do you have a cause that you want to represent? Do you have a dream you want to achieve? What is it that you want to do with the crown? And we've even told candidates, hey, we don't think you are a fit person to actually, participate in the pageant. We can connect you with other resources in the community, but if you're not going to use this platform to advance your career, then please give that spot to somebody who will want to use it.
That's really fascinating because, not only you are having a pageant, but this is going all the way to the international level. And in addition to that, you're also providing them different platforms to make progress in their future careers.
We sure are. So this year's grand prize is getting signed on with a very well-known talent agency. And you also get an internship with the American Lung Association in Texas. You become a brand ambassadors for all our grant sponsors. So if Sage Productions has an event tomorrow, you'll be representing your title there. If Triple N Media has an event tomorrow, they will be representing their title there. If Dosa Gone Nuts has an event anywhere, right? It just doesn't have to be at their restaurant. It could be any event that they are a part of. You will be representing your title there. You get chances to MC events. You get chances to actually mentor other women and girls and tell them, hey, this was my journey. Let me share my journey with you. Share yours with me, and let's talk.
That's fascinating. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching a Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and all our programs are video streamed through YouTube on our channel Nik Nikam, where we have more than 6,000 subscribers and more than 1,100 videos accenting our experience here in the United States with more than 2 million views. And of course, this Miss India USA Texas pageant is going to be held at
October 8,
2017, 6:30 p.m. That's a Sunday at
Ava Center.
Ava Center. So I need to get that one right. Okay, you were talking about contestants and all this, and next to me we have Deepika Agarwal, who was the winner of 2016 Mrs. India Texas, correct? So maybe you are the right person to bring all the new prospective candidates as to what to expect and how they prepare for and what are the things they need to watch for. So just walk us through your journey in this particular pursuit, the lessons you learned and some things you may do differently.
Well, it was when I enrolled into this journey, it was a surprise. Actually, my friend Gudisha from Radio Dabang, she actually initiated this talk to me, like, Deepika, I think you should participate in, and I never participated in any contest before. And then I met Abia about this. Abia, I am a mother. I'm just a PhD doctorate. Like, how can I participate in beauty pageant? And then she explained me about how Mrs. India USA Texas is different from all the other pageants. And she explained me about how this platform can become an opportunity to not only represent yourself, but about your representing your culture, your country, and the community altogether. And also, she provided me the platform to just go ahead and express my heart out. And that's what happened during the pageant time also. I was following all my heart, and I expressed myself thoroughly, whatever I was believing in, and I just kept in my mind that I'm not only representing my own self, I'm representing my culture, my community, and on top of that, I'm representing my family. So keeping all together in mind, I went there and I won it. And it was a beautiful surprise that came on.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
And congratulations. And once you signed up, what's the first thing you did?
When I first signed up, I actually learned how to walk.
That's very important.
Yes, because I never participated in any kind of pageant or ramp walk or anything beforehand. So the day I went there for the first rehearsal, and I remember that time, and Abia said that you are good, but you need to learn. So the way she said it, it was actually very encouraging.
That's good. Yeah.
The way she, because she's, I'm not saying right sitting in front of you, but I say it always. She's criticized, but it is a constructive criticism.
Yeah.
The way she says it, and that inspired me. No, I have to go back and do my homework properly. I started trying on practicing on my own self, practice in front of my own little 3-year-old son to walk. Made him my judge, and until he says, "Oh, Mama, you look like a princess," and that's
Done.
that gave me confidence.
Maybe he had some intuition that,
Yes, and then walking in front of my whole, my mother-in-law, my husband, and asking them how I'm looking. Don't look just like as my family, but look as a judge. And then they all said, "No, you're okay. Just calm down. Walk this way, walk that way," and then everything went okay.
That's
So,
awesome.
did you have to learn something new in preparation for this pageant? What would you recommend for those who might be interested in getting into these pageants?
Well, it was a journey. Actually, I learned a lot. The first thing I learned is I gained a lot of stage representation skills. Number one was that, and number two was walking in front of thousands of people sitting right there, and walking in the pace. You're representing whole of yourself, like whole your life, like all the beauty. Every girl thinks. Every girl who wears any kind of dress or even stand in front of mirror finds herself beautiful. But the confidence to carry it out in front of all the people when you're representing yourself in some kind of contest, it's a very difficult thing. But by participating in these kinds of contests, today I have realized that I have gained a lot of confidence, and I've learned it. All that confidence came with the learning and practice. And thank you to Abia for giving this kind of stage, because this is a stage where you don't even, it's not only participating is important. You participate, you learn, and then you start representing. And then you have, out of how many women will have the courage to go up on stage and represent and walk for their family, walk for themselves. So I believe that whosoever has even courage of participation is a winner by itself.
Courage, that's one thing I don't have. Because Mark Twain said that before I got on the stage, both God and I knew exactly what we were going to say, but one of them is missing on the stage right now. I'm looking for him. So same way, if I get on the stage, I freak out. So how do you handle all the pressure from the audience and then trying to remember what you want to say?
Actually, the best thing is that only stage is lit up and everything is dark.
That's true. That's a stage question, because the way he sets up the lighting, the way he sets up the entire production for the stage, the contestants feel as if they're the only ones there.
They're alone.
So, right.
Okay.
So the way we train them is picture yourself in front of a mirror. We've all done those, "Oh my God, I'm so beautiful," dances in front of the mirror. We've all done the, "I want to be the next Aishwarya Rai, I want to be like Sushmita Sen" type of dances in front of the mirror. Picture yourself in front of that mirror. And when right before you get on that stage, my mantra is, think of a happy place. Think of a place that calms you down. Think of someone who calms you down. And then make that your strength, and you step on that stage and you own it, and that's it.
Maybe you think that you're on a dinner date, just sitting in a restaurant.
I don't know if that would be calming.
A lot of people there, a lot of people watching.
Dinner date, and I don't know if that has a calming effect on you. By all means, guys, whatever rocks your boat.
That's right, whatever rocks. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Triple N Media. I'm Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about Miss India, Mrs. India and Miss Teen India Texas competition, which is going to be held on October 8, 2017 at 6:30 p.m. at what location?
Ava
Center.
I don't want to repeat the same mistake twice.
That's okay. I will make sure I will text you the address, and we have somebody who escorts you to the right venue.
That would be fine with me. So, George, now let's talk about food. You and me.
Yes.
The ladies can concentrate on the
pageant, on the
makeup,
questions, how they're going to walk and all these things.
Stage, all these things.
All right.
I can't do those things.
Yeah, let's take care of the stomach.
Actually, I should tell you, about 20, 30 years ago, for the Indian doctors, when I was in Toastmasters, I dressed up like Lucille Ball. Most people don't even know Lucille Ball show. And I did her Vita Vita Vegemin commercial, lip syncing that.
That's
Wow.
Like
Yes.
Say that again, Dr. Nikam.
Vita Vita Vegemin commercial.
Vita Vita Vitamin commercial.
Vita Vita Vegemin commercial. So I did that commercial. So I know a little bit about the
food,
the dress up and all this stuff, makeup, hair, and mascara, lipstick, and cheese choke, all this stuff.
Okay, so I will let Zohra of Hooked on Henna know that while she's sponsoring all of the hair and makeup for everybody, while Umang Mehta of Deep Foods is getting all the Karwa Chauth thalis for everybody, to get in touch with you. Everybody wants to get me.
I'm ready. I've done it. Okay, George, let's talk about food.
Yes, sir.
What are we going to have?
On that day, first of all, I would like to thank Abia and Sage from Sage Productions for giving DGN Factory the opportunity to cater this glamorous event. I would like to thank you, Dr. Nik, and we have been friends for a long time, and thank you for hosting me again, and it's great to be here.
Sure, delighted to.
All right, so what I'm planning to offer is mind-blowing, nostalgic dosas for everyone at the event. That's going to be the main hit.
Yeah.
Along with that, maybe some appetizers like gobi Manchurian and fresh samosas. And maybe, add a little bit of North Indian dishes like have a garlic naan or some rice and some paneer butter masala, things like that. But I haven't finalized the menu though. But the hit is going to be those.
Is this going to be unlimited? Because, I'm going to be pretty hungry.
Not a problem, doctor. You will be fed completely. Then only I'm going to go from there. Don't worry about it.
That's fascinating. Ladies and gentlemen, anything else you want to say?
Not really, Doc. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
We're going to put it this way for him. Neeraj and George of the DGN Factory, they have been such a blessing for Sage Productions overall. And not only are they planning the menu for us, they've taken that headache away from us, they are making sure that there will be live dosas at the event, and they'll be delivering those to your tables.
Absolutely.
That's fascinating, because every time I see pictures on the Facebook, there'll be George standing at, whatever. It could be a small house or it could be a big event, gala or anything like that. George is there, standing, make sure that every dosa is done to perfection.
Absolutely right. I'm there at all catering events, and I want to make sure that the dosa that I give fills people's mind and not their stomach. So I just be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about Miss India Texas, Mrs. India Texas, and Miss Teen Texas pageant, which is going to be held on Sunday, October 8, 2017 at 6:30 p.m. at
Ava Center.
Ava Center. I don't think I'll ever get that.
Don't worry, dog. We're there. We're there with you.
I'm okay with you calling it the Abia Center. I'm perfectly fine with it.
That is right. Exactly.
You
Maybe
can
next year.
calling it the Abia Center. I will go speak with them. Maybe they can start giving us some royalty. Right?
Absolutely.
No, maybe that's the next thing coming up from Stage Production. Abia Center.
Abia Center from Stage Production.
Okay, what we're going to do is, ladies and gentlemen, all our programs are video streamed through YouTube or through our channel Nik Nikam, where we have more than 1,100 videos accenting our experience in the United States, and we have more than 6,000 subscribers with 2 million views. Now we're going to take a little turn, and I'm going to invite Sage from Sage Productions and talk about the whole program and the technical aspects of this program. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we are talking about Miss India Texas, Mrs. India Texas, and Miss Teen India Texas. And I'm going to be talking to Sage from Sage Productions, and he is going to tell us everything about the stage setup and all the interesting things that people can expect besides all these extremely talented young ladies who will be performing on the stage.
Yes, definitely sitting two right now next to me.
Thank you. This is the first time ever he's acknowledged that Deepika and I are talented.
Of course. Abia, I don't know about you, but Deepika is, because she was the winner from last year.
Yeah.
From the Mrs. Contestant. So she is talented. She won that the crown.
Yeah,
You
let's
can
talk.
just lie to me and say, Abia, you're talented too.
Of course.
I mean, look at Doug.
You know what?
He's so sweet. He's naming the entire Ava Center on me. He's calling it Abia Center.
Let me tell you one thing. If you have a talent, you will be participate in it. But since you don't have talent, so you're organizing it.
Are you guys listening to this? Everybody needs to tell DJ Sage how talented Abia is.
She's so talented that she can coach all the women to and make them talented.
You know what? Indeed, she is. She is. I must say that she is.
You know, another gentleman was making comment on the ladies, like we were doing here, and the next thing you know, when he went to the street, he realized two of his front tires were flat.
No, this time that's why I parked it on your driveway.
You are lucky. So you must have had some experience.
And I'm going to walk out with them. I'm not going to go by themselves, so I'm not going to take a risk this
You
time.
must have had some experience.
Hey, don't drag us in your mess, okay? That's
Okay,
it.
Sage, let's talk about the setup and what people can expect from your
Well,
perspective.
Perspective, of course, is going to be a phenomenal event. You know, a lot of entertainment, along with a beautiful woman, you know, Miss, Mrs., and teen contestants displaying their talent, you know, showcasing all beauty in ethnic and American wear.
Yeah.
And showcasing talent, especially Mrs. and Miss and teen contestants. And on the top, you know, we are bringing Gulabi Queen of Bollywood, Jasmine Stanless.
Yeah.
She is full of energy, and she's gonna perform all Punjabi and Bollywood music, as everyone knows. You know, her famous song, Bam Jet, Yarna Mile. She's been dancing on that song since we booked
I
her.
secretly dance, and I don't perform, so I just want to clear that part, because he's like, oh, she's been dancing, so
engraved
yeah,
in
there's no
their genes.
performances.
And to all our, you know, the people who are going to attend this event, we want to let them know that she might take a request, so be ready for that.
Oh, that's good.
You know, she's going to take at least a couple of songs request, and it's going to be an amazing event. And as far as production point of view, we're going to keep this event as a very elite class event. It's going to be a roundtable setting, you know, so you can bring with your family. It's a family-oriented event. So you're going to experience a very elite, high-class event in there.
Yeah, I was there last year, and I saw you have a beautiful stage set up and very elegant decor, and it makes it more pleasing
And definitely,
for people to enjoy the whole function.
Definitely. Even this time, we are displaying 3 LED walls with an amazing light show, along with the talent and displaying all the amazing performance of Jasmine Stanless.
So are we going to be having any performances from any other people or groups?
Yes.
We will. We have Karmic Anthem. They are a local band, and they specialize in rock and pop music. They are actually composing and writing an original track for the show, and they will sing that over there. On top of that, we also have University of Houston's Roaring Ross group. They will be performing.
Phenomenal.
Right, and they will also be dancing on stage with Jasmine.
Wow.
Okay, let's conclude with all the people who are making this happen. Abia, maybe you can talk about both Abia and Sage can talk about all the people who.
Myself? When did this happen?
No.
Who are these people?
Yeah, I'm looking at the list here. You might as well,
This
acknowledge
is not
that.
just about me. When did this happen?
We might as well acknowledge.
Well, let's start with this. All the sponsors, along with Abia.
So what we thought was, while Texas went through the devastation of Hurricane Harvey, while Texas came together, Mumbai had its floods, Nepal had their floods, Karachi had their floods. There were also devastating events happening all across the world at the same time. So we can't just focus our energy or our resources towards I would say the statement "neighbors helping neighbors" changed drastically for everybody. Neighbors aren't just people living side by side. Now our neighbors have become people from other cities, other states, other countries.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Alliance Multicultural Effort is one such group that it has just combined all of the resources together from all across the world, and they're not just helping victims of Harvey. They're going to help victims from every natural disaster possible. And Cry America they will be assisting children live a holistic, wholesome, well life overall in India and everywhere else that they possibly can. So these were the two charities we partnered with, and we will continue partnering with them to make sure that neighbors continue helping neighbors. And I would like to take this opportunity to give a shout out to the Cajun Navy, the Texas Yeehaw Navy, for coming through, our armed forces for coming through and just helping without being concerned about their own safety. Every single volunteer that stepped up and just helped out any which way he or she possibly can. I think it was just really commendable.
And especially, I wanna give a shout out to all the guys who have monster truck.
Yes, every guy that has a monster truck, way to go.
I mean, because I see these guys, you know, we always have a bad image about them, you know, in daily basis. But this time in Hurricane, they completely changed our views. You know, I saw them, they were out there helping people and rescuing people 24 hours without any sleep. You know, so definitely shout out to them. This time, Houston proved that there is no color. Houston is a one color. You know?
This is amazing, you know, the way this was handled, which is spectacular. And in remembrance of Harvey, I did a video. I went to KT and videotaped the entire neighborhood where piles and piles of debris in front of every house looked like a Holocaust area. I did a video of that which has been watched by more than 500 people. Of course, it's on our YouTube channel, Nik Nikam. And just to keep you all entertained, I also created a Harvey rap. It's only 2 minutes long on YouTube, so you can go and listen to that video.
That's interesting.
It covers a very rapid sequence of from start to finish what can happen during a hurricane. So,
and I do want to tell the audience that Dr. Nikam's own house got flooded, and he is actually dealing with that devastation himself. But this man, he has such a big heart, such a huge smile, and that's the reality of it all, right? So we're dealing with it directly or indirectly. Every single person got affected by the floods, and we're all just standing together. We're going to come out stronger than ever, and we're going to stand united. That's all.
And I agree with Abia. You know, we already came stronger out of this. You know,
that's true.
In this hurricane, I experienced, you know, like people who has a businesses of restaurant, they donated food like left and right. People who have a company which a cleaning supply, utilities, everyone gave whatever they could. And Mr. Nik Nikam, he make people laugh. You know, he gave an amazing entertainment. So what he did, he came up with the Harvey rap.
Yes.
And us, you know, since it's a Sage Productions entertainment company, last whole 2 weeks, Houston been through a lot of depression. So all which we wanted to do is give a one evening to you guys to make all of you smile. You know, all of you entertain, because as you know, smiling is very important. Look, she's laughing.
You know, they say smile is contagious because you can see it.
Yeah, it's going from here to here. No, it's right there.
It travels faster than flu virus.
It keeps missing Deepika for some reason.
No, Deepika actually was with us. You know, she actually supported a lot, did a lot of community work. Karya, we wanted to mention Karya Property Management. They are one of our sponsors, and they have amazing deals. And they did a 3-month lease for the people who got affected by Harvey. So, as I said earlier, everyone went above and beyond and helped people.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Triple N Media. I'm Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about Miss India, Mrs. India, and Miss Teen India Texas pageant, which is going to be held on Sunday, October 8, 2017, starting at 6:30 p.m. at Avia Center.
Yes, my center is the Ava Center. It is in Houston, Texas. We hope to see all of you there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please mark your calendars, and we will see you there. Thank you, Deepika, and
thank you very much.
Sage, and
thank you so much, Doctor
Abia, for coming
sir.
on Triple N Media. We'll see you next time. Thank you, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.